Welcome to CAD class. We're going to go on, this drawing is 10-14, also named bracket. It is a section view. I'm going to start with my top view. Top view is going to be where the circles are. I have a 2-inch for the big one. Next size in is 1 1/8 inch. Next, inside of that is 3/4. I'm going to go to my center layer, draw a line from the center line out. Distance out is 1.75. I'm going to do these circles on the ends. Inside one is 1/2 inch. Outside one is labeled radius. Radius is 9/16. I'm going to take this side and I'm going to mirror it over to the other. I'm going to delete that line, then I'm just going to extend my center line the whole way across. Now the one tricky part is connecting the circles. To do that, I want to make sure I have tangent turned on in my object snaps. I'm going to start a line. It won't automatically go to tangent, so I'm going to start it on the top quadrant here, come down to tangent, and then come back up to the other tangent. Then the first line I drew, I'm going to delete. Now again, I am just going to mirror that to the other side and mirror it down to the bottom. Then I'm going to use trim. This circle is going to get trimmed, so I just have the outside. Do the same on that side. I'm going to add in my vertical center lines. Flip it over. Alright, one last thing for this is there's a hole that's drilled through the side of this cylinder. It is 1/4 inch in diameter. So I'm going to use offset. I'm going to do 1/8. Center line up, center line down. 1/8 and 1/8 would be 1/4. I'm going to use trim. Select my 2-inch circle and the inside one. Trim the extra on the offset lines. A little bit more. And then these two I will change to hidden. Alright, top views all done. Now I'm going to make my front view my section view. So I'm going to extend my horizontal center line a little bit. Change it to section. I'm going to add my arrows. So I'm going to go insert, more options, 3 boxes checked. Click to place, adjust my size. Arrow's going to point up. Then I'm going to copy the arrow to the other side. Alright, so top all done. Section view in the front now. I'm going to bring the outside edge down, other side. Alright, this part, the flange on the sides is 3/8 thick. So I bring it over. The 2-inch circle, I'm going to bring down, and then it is going to come up 1 1/8 inch. 2 over, because that lines up with the other side. And down. I'm going to bring the sides of these small circles down. Again, one side is the same as the other. So I'll just take it, mirror. Again, I'm doing these lines in object because this is going to be cut away so I can see these. Now I'm going to do the counterbore hole here. Alright, the middle circle I'll bring down. Alright, that bigger diameter goes in 1/4 inch. 0.25. Bring the other side down. I'll just type her in. 1.125. Back up. Small circle. We'll go the rest of the way through. And then I'm also going to trim this flange that I wouldn't be able to see there anymore. The last thing before I add in the hatching is this hole that's cut through. I'm going to come down from the top corner 1/2 inch. Bring it in. Alright, that's my center of the hole. So I'm going to do offset 1/8. Going to go up and down to get a 1/4 inch diameter hole. 2/8 is same as 1/4. So that view's done. Switch to my dimension layer. Go to hatching. Material doesn't tell me, so I'm going to use ANSI 31. And I'm going to fill in all the solid parts that are getting cut. So now my top's done, my front's done, and I just need to do the right side. I'm going to cheat the system a little bit. I'm going to select some of my front view. I'm going to go copy and bring it over. The hatching I'm going to get rid of. But this is a cylinder, so from this side and from the other side, it's going to be the same diameter. Alright, I'm going to extend these lines down to the bottom on the front. So same there. Let me add in the bottom edge. And then this counterbore hole is now internal, so it's going to be hidden. This flange, wing, flat part, whatever you want to call it, I will bring over. That will be an object line. I'm going to have the hole that's drilled through it. So again, I'm going to work smart, not hard. I'm going to do copy, grab it by the midpoint. So if I come from the center line down, paste it on the center point of that line, change those to hidden. The other side's the exact same, so it lines up with what's there, so I don't have to add anything for that. The last part is this hole right here. I'm going to come from the midpoint down, 0.5. I'll just leave a little line there. It's on the far side, so it's going to be hidden. Its diameter, 0.25. I can delete that. Go to center. Put my vertical center line. And I'll put a horizontal one for there. If your lines are too short to show the dashes, if you double click on them, click on them once and double click, you'll get a pop-up here. You want to adjust the line type scale. If yours doesn't have line type scale here, which I'll change mine while I'm talking about it, to 0.5. If you click on this button here, CUI, it'll take a second, but you'll get a ginormous pop-up. Check the box under General for line type scale, hit Apply, hit OK, and then you'll be able to change the size of your lines. So that is this section view. Let me pop in the couple of dimensions. We got there. There, I'll do a radius for this corner. linear, here down 0.5, and a diameter of 1/4. Go back to linear, thickness there, and height there. And that's pretty much everything. This one's all complete. You'll switch to your layout, center it up, print it out, and you should be good to go.